What's up, y'all? We are back with another episode. I'm your boy, Coach Wilkins, and today I have a special guest, a mom, not a player, a mom that's been with me. Her sons are now, I think Landon is 12 now. He was here, he came over right after 7U, and they've been here on this journey with Darkside, so it's important for me. I'm not going to take all the credit. My wife actually was like, you got to get a mom. I think Mandee is the one. So I was like, okay, let me hit up Mandee. Mandee is here with us, y'all.
I hope I don't disappoint.
She's here with us. She's a great mom, a great motivation, a great example of what we want out of our parents for Nike Darkside, what we look for, the accountability, the also understanding that, the practice and development don't stop when practice is over. The training, she puts her boys, her kids, her athletes, I should say, she gives them the additional work at home, holding them accountable, making sure they're getting better on their parent time, not just like, hey, when coaches got them, that's when because a lot of parents kind of think, put everything on the coaches that, hey, it has to happen in practice. We only got them for 6 hours in a week.
Right.
So it doesn't just happen overnight like that. But I'm appreciative for you, Logan. Like, you guys are great examples of what when we ask for elite players, we also want elite parents, and you guys have done that, which is why I was like, okay, let's get Mandee on the show, because she knows some ball, y'all. She knows some ball. So I'm going to get right into this.
As long as it's not a test on what ball I know.
No, we're going to get right into it. How did your family first, like, what was the first taste of, like, the youth football for you guys?
Youth football started for us back when Landon was like 4U. It was, I did softball competitively as a kid, right? So I did it for like 7-8 years. I was recruited for high school.
Yeah.
I knew when I had kids, I was like, we're going to do sports, because that was my out when I was a kid.
Well, and that Landon, when he played for you, that was back in Hawaii.
That was back in Hawaii, yes. And so I thought my son was going to do baseball. I was like, I'm going to have a future Colton Wong on my hands.
Yeah.
And we're going to just have the best ride as like a baseball. Like I'll be right behind the dugout every practice and just love it. And Landon started slinging a football around when he was 3 years old. Just like nothing. It was just like magic watching him play. So 4 years old, we threw him into I-9 flag football.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be a walk in the park. He cried.
Yeah.
Every single game for like 3 games. And I was like, I ain't giving up on you. We're going to sit here on this sideline until you wipe your tears, and you're going to step out on that field. After his first touchdown, that was it.
Yeah.
We just kept going. Logan stepped up to be a coach. I feel like most coaches have kids on the team. That's why you do it, because you want to see your kids
Of course.
have an opportunity to play, to learn, to develop. And we played like 6U. We dominated 6U. We moved up to 8U flag there, and Landon was still like just amazing.
Yeah.
And then we moved here for COVID, in the middle of COVID in 2020.
Wow.
And there was no flag football. There was no sports. There was no like anything, no socialization. And once COVID restrictions kind of went, we were like, hey, we're itching for something, right?
Something.
We want to be on that sideline. We want to be cheering for him and seeing his development. And we jumped back in here and tried out for the traveling football team. One of the parents was like, hey, Landon's really good. You want to give it a try? He was the one kid picked at the whole tryouts. It was just like, we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. We were like, great, he made a team.
And that's when it started.
We made a team. I don't know what to expect. And our minds were blown. And thankfully, 6 months after that, we met you guys. You said, I want to play for Coach Mark.
Yeah, that was it. I remember playing Atlanta. You guys were on, I believe it was Empire. And we did the scrimmage. And I was like, man, these kids, it was Landon, Deshaun, AG. I was like, bro, Noah was on that team. I was like, these kids are good. And this was our first taste of travel ball. Like, we was branching off. We was getting away from
that was
the
our
league.
First taste. That was like, my
man,
goodness.
These kids are good. And I was like, and then it fast forward, and then the whole thing happened. Was like, hey, we ready to. I lost a couple kids. You guys were looking for something else. So I was like, you know what? Let's put this together. And we still had like DJ Zod. It was like, okay, I'll take these core kids with y'all core, and then the rest was history. We went on and won like 1,000-something games, y'all, and truthfully, that was the foundation of her son is part of the foundation of why we have the support from Nike and the support we have the recognition that we do in the program is one of the biggest overall youth programs in the whole world. is because of like the foundation that team set.
The OG kids on our team. That I always say that was special.
Yeah,
it was a dream team. Those
yeah.
kids, but it wasn't just the kids, like you said earlier.
Yeah.
It was the families.
Yeah, it was the families too.
Had
as well.
a great support system, majority.
And
great support system.
I'm grateful that. I mean, I would probably say 90%. If you take away, right, we only had a team of 8 kids. So like maybe like one or two kids that aren't here. Yeah. Another family is still close to the program, but they're still here. Yeah. They're still in the program, and they still doing what they do. And that's what's the most beautiful thing about it is now they got siblings coming up. And which goes into my next question. Like now we have, right, like because Beckham, your next oldest he's a phenomenal all-around player. He does it all. And he's on our 9U tackle team, but he started with Darkside. Like his first off the porch was they went and got in the NYS, and then they went into the SoFi tournament and won their first tournament. Zane was playing quarterback, don't even like quarterback, but we made it work, and they went and won their first tournament. It was amazing to see, but those kids are still here today. And that brings me to the next question. My girl Millie, and you coached that team, you and Viv. How did that happen? Because, like, one day y'all just text me, like, I was like, what?
It was the weirdest thing.
Like, how did the 8U girls team, Nike Darkside girls team happen? How did that?
I feel like I was, like, tricked into something with that because it was, hey, we're going to have a girls team. Bring Millie. I show up on, like, a Saturday. Yeah. The boys' practice is going, and it's going, and it keeps on going. Yeah. And I'm like, man, give me back some of my Saturday. I want some of my Saturday. Take it back. Let's get these girls. Viv, you and I can, we can throw a practice together. Yeah. And I just had the best time. It was such a weird experience to like enjoy it. Yeah. You know, I was like, man, I'm gonna be so over these kids when I'm done, and I couldn't get enough of it. I just connected with my daughter on something that was I would have never guessed. She's the girly girl, and I was like,
it was amazing to see you guys like because we were also still like in our 7th season. So like anytime I'm like, hey. All right, the girls playing. I got all these schedules, mind you, same team. I got 14U girls playing, 10U girls playing, and the 8U Nike Darkside girls. So I'm bumping around all these games. And any game I come to, I'm like, dude, Viv and Mandee are locked in.
Oh, I was locked in.
Like
I was
on the field talking to the ref. Hey, that's not a first down. That's holding. I'm like, oh, they know they stuff. And I see Curry. He's like, bro, I'm just holding the chains. I just hold the chains here. But y'all did a great job with that team. And I'm really excited to see that group of girls go on because
I
that
know.
was their
I need
first.
to get them back together.
That was their first.
It was their first. You know, I think we finished the season 2-4-1, which is amazing for girls who've never thrown a football, ran a football, nothing, pulled a flag. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was beautiful.
And the first team, I'm gonna note this too. The first team ever in program history to wear a color that we don't go outside of colors. I mean, like our 7-on-7 boys might wear some green, the Grinch and stuff, but like the pink was like for me. I was like, the best. Okay. It was like, let's do pink. I was like, wow.
Oh my gosh, we had glitter and everything.
Yeah, I had my older girls like, Coach, can we get pink too? We want to be like them. I'm like,
They had little swag bags and everything. They did. They were feeling themselves for sure.
That team was special, and I'm excited to see that group go on. I'm thankful for you and Viv for taking that on because it's not easy. I
gotta say, my eyes were totally open to like the struggle of a coach. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you know, sitting on the sideline for like 7 years, right, as a parent, and you know, for those first 6 years, I'm like, gosh, why aren't they doing this? Why aren't they doing this? You have no idea how difficult it is, especially game day, to try to get, no matter how much I say, you're going left. Yep. They're going to go right, no matter what you say.
Yeah, and it makes it look like, why would the coach tell her?
I'm like, gosh, but you know, and it's like the game is so fast, and everyone's human. Coaches are human. Yep. They're volunteer. You know, there's not enough credit given to coaches.
No, not at all. Not at all. And
or the kids, they're human. Everyone's human.
They are, and they learning, and they try to do the and all you can ask for is just try to do the best. Do the best you can.
If you're telling me the best is going the wrong way, that's okay. We're gonna move on. Yeah. We'll try best again tomorrow.
That's it. But you held it down. So I got another question for you. You spoke earlier about like moving the transition. What from Hawaii, being from on the island and coming here, what's the difference, the biggest difference in sports for you that you've seen that's like, okay, this is different there or here? Like, what's the difference there?
I mean, everything from Hawaii to Vegas is so different, right?
Yeah.
So we moved 5 years ago. Who knows, maybe facilities and infrastructure in Hawaii got better, but I wouldn't put money on that.
Yeah.
Hawaii is an island. You know, there's limited resources.
Yes.
People are in the struggle. They can't afford all the fancy gears, the nice gears, the extra training events and all those things, right?
Yeah.
So they're rain or shine on a grass, muddy, dirt football field trying to make magic happen.
Yes.
And you see that in these traveling teams that come from Hawaii to compete up here. You're like, man, where are these kids?
Grateful.
Like, how? They are putting their heart out every single time they play because they know, like, my parents are, like, really blessing me with this opportunity.
Yeah.
And it's just, Vegas is so crazy in comparison to
a lot
what
of kids,
is
a lot
available.
of entitlement here. You see that?
Yeah.
A lot of kids that entitled.
Yeah.
Like you say, Hawaii is a great. People think of the tourists, but don't think of the people that live there. Like even here in Vegas, people are like, hey man, where do you live in Vegas? They just think we all live in casinos and stuff. Like, bro, I got a house.
It's
I got
a struggle.
Yeah, like I got a family. Like it's places outside of here. But to my point is like. I asked that question to say, like, because a lot of people don't know, like, the difference. They think, oh, it's just they got everything now. They got the beaches. Like, no, those kids play on grass field. Like, sometimes not lined. It's muddy. It's wet.
Yeah.
But, again, the hard work, it shows a lot of times through the hard work. And I literally talked to a coach yesterday. I'm trying to figure out, like, next season, I do want to take our teams, whether it's flag and tackle, I want to go play in Hawaii.
So you're asking me to come with. I'm down.
Yeah, I need my girls there. I want to do a whole, like, jamboree something a weekend where we can kind of put something together and also give back, right? You know, that's a huge portion. Part of my organization is giving back to the community. That you know, the communities that we're in, no matter what. We played a couple Hawaii teams before, and it's just like even I've always liked that whether we've won or lost, they always after extremely grateful. Always want to take pictures with the boys. Coaches shake hands, look you in the eyes. There's no craziness, and that's something that I do want to like moving forward. Like next year, I do want to put on our calendar. So y'all heard it here first. Nike Darkside, we coming to Hawaii. We coming to the island. So just be ready. Just be ready. Next question for you. What tips do you have for parents that's juggling the schedule? You got
Oh my gosh.
You have 3 athletes right now that's active. And then I'm gonna drop something on you. Colton is gonna play with Zeke in the spring. So I'm just telling you right now. So you're gonna have 4.
I'm a 4.
Yeah, you're gonna have 4 that's active. He be coached by me on my little 6U flag team. He's gonna play because Zeke has already asked me, he on me. But yeah, so how do you and Logan kind of manage juggle those schedules? Because it's like I call Logan like, yo, where you at, bro? Man, I'm at Beckham's game. I'm gonna shoot over there to Landon's game right. Like I remember those times like all the time. It's like you make it work because likewise, right? I do the same. We gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
What would you recommend? Like what advice would you have to other parents that's like struggling? I don't want to get in the sport because it's gonna be a lot of work.
It's a lot.
Yeah. So what advice would you be able to give?
You got to lean on your people. Mm-hmm. If you don't have people, you'd be surprised at how much family you can find on a football team, how many good people are there who are willing to step up and help out. That season that Landon, Beckham, and Millie were all playing on different teams, there was 3 corners of Vegas that I had to get to all on the same day.
Yep.
I had to rely on Beckham's coach, on Mana, to pick him up and bring him home. And without that, I don't know that I even would have managed. So lean on your people, find good people. Don't be afraid to ask for help because you'd be surprised at how many good people there are willing to help. Yeah. And beyond that, just remind yourself that this crazy time is a season, pun intended, a season of life. Yes. Eventually, you're gonna miss the hustle and bustle. When the season is done, Logan and I will sit there on a weekend like, we got nothing to. What are we doing?
Yeah,
what
like we sitting around, you feeling empty.
I got no jerseys I gotta wash or like hang outside. Like you're gonna miss it.
Nah, that's amazing. That's a great perspective because it's some people that just will all around avoid playing because it's like I work. Like we all work. We all have jobs. Like this isn't just something that you sports. That's what they doing. Yeah. Like we all have jobs. We all have lives. We have a million things going on. But it's like you can find a way for those kids.
Yeah.
And, like you said, lean on your people, lean on a village. It takes a village. And I've been grateful for some amazing families and amazing people that's, like you said, like yourself, Viv, that like you always see it. We carpool and we making sure kids get dropped off. We making sure that they after practice late or they waiting on the ride as people to stay back with them. Hey, I'm not going to leave you at this park. I'm waiting on mom, dad to pull up. Somebody on the way, you making phone calls. So like all that is a sign of a great organization, great program. It all starts with the parents. Like, I'm really thankful. That's why we wanted to get you on today to answer some of these questions. Now, you told me earlier you got some questions for me. What's up? Shoot.
What motivated you to keep on going? You know, when we started with Darkside, for some crazy reason, every time we stepped on the field, it seemed like the world against Darkside, and it was like we're like nice people on the sideline, but it always seemed like it seemed like the easy way could have just been to like stop. Be a dad instead of going to games to be Coach Mark or director of a program to just like being a parent. What's kept you going?
I think that you're right, because like we've been to the East Coast. Like that trip we had to freaking, where would we go?
I didn't even go.
DC.
It was Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland. Yeah. Like it was, we played an 8:00 Maryland game, so that's 5 a.m. here. Yeah, the boys was zombied out. Like, and again, that's something that you just can't. Now you understand in professional schedule, like why teams they go, the Chargers or whoever. Miami Dolphins fly out here to go play the LA Chargers, and you're like, why are they playing like this? Well, you see the time difference, like, and then for kids, they just don't understand. Like, that's 5 a.m. Vegas time. So, like, stuff like that I have to deal with, but then you go play a team like we different. We different. They call we different. They were like, and that was the time we felt like, because over here we was different.
Oh, we dominated.
We dominated everybody.
Everything.
And then we went over there for a 5 a.m. East Coast game, and we saw we different. All these little boys with fake tattoos on and Ethicas on. I was like, damn. I was like, shit, they different. And I was like, okay, I think we show up. They see the Nike. They see the Jordan. They see like, oh man. So the world does feel like it's against us, but like me as a former athlete, I embrace that secretly. Like I'm like, ooh, yes, please hate on us.
We've proved them wrong so many times.
So many times. The refs, everybody's just like they don't like the way we show up. But ultimately the thing that keeps me going is the kids, the boys. And then I always say, like, I built this program for my son. And, like, long as he's like, yo, Dad, I want sons now, right now. Yeah.
A lot of sons?
A lot of them. So it's like, well, long as they want to do it, and then they absolutely love their brothers, like Zod and Landon, from day one, when Landon first came, he was like, Dad, they're so much alike. I want Landon
to play.
Yeah, I want Landon to play. Like, they both very quiet, very cool, don't talk much, but they talk to each other. They play video games. Like, they're the same type of kids. So, like, I was like, you know what? As long as y'all want to keep doing this, this is going to be here for you guys until we can't no more. So it's the kids. Long story short, it's the kids that keep me.
What do you see for your future? Like, how much more can it go or go?
Well, we recently just had another boy. So like I feel like every time I have a kid, right? I got 5 boys. So every time I have a kid, it pushes my time back.
Zoe and Parker are gonna.
Yeah, Zoe and Parker gonna have a team. And then we got Zamir, and it's like at that point I'm gonna have Zion Landon them coaching because it's like, bro, I can't.
It's not a bad idea.
I can't. I just can't. But the Nike Darkside brand will be around for a very long time as long as the kids want to do it. But I've spoken to parents, and they always ask, what are you going to do? So they go to college. I said, eventually I do want to turn this into like a marketing and like NIL collective, like a source where I can help the athletes brand, like turn themselves into businesses and kind of like take care of their financials, get them with advisors, because they're going to all go to college. They're going to all do well. They're going to all be lawyers. And if they don't want to be, if they want to come on the business side and learn, like, hey, coach, what is it that you do or can do? Yeah. I want to make sure all these boys have the resources to be like businessmen, be owners or founders of their own thing if they want to start a foundation. So, like, I want to turn that table I want to start turning it to that because, again, Lil, like, she's like, don't bring another trophy in this house, please. Like, it ain't about winning no more. Like, we've won enough. Right. Like, I've won enough. It's about developing the kids, not just as athletes, but
their
as young
future.
men, for their future, setting them up, like understanding what LLCs and, that type of stuff is, because like everything in youth sports is about winning the men. Well, we won, we got this many rings. Like, brother, I'm not going to argue with nobody about rings. Like, I can't, like I said, I can't even bring another trophy in the house right now. Like, that's how much we've done. And it's just like, for me, I got to find something to fill my cup, and it's helping the boys. So trying to establish that, and that's what's next. So yeah, that's it.
That's a good dream. Hope I'm here for the ride.
No, y'all gonna see it, because like you said, Colton them next. They up next. Them boys up next, and Parker and Lil Zoe. They up next. But Mandee, I thank you. I really appreciate you coming on the show. It was great to get it from a not just a mom perspective, but a mom that's been here like from the whole journey, from start to finish. So thank you. I appreciate you, Logan. If you're watching this, I appreciate you, man, for allowing the wife to come on the show and chop it up with me. But that's it. We out. We out.